I'll play KH 1 and 2 and never beat them. You'll try 3. I mean, if you're not invested in KH, I would not recommend playing 3. Unless you give 0 fucks about the story, then play KH 3 to your heart's content.
Quickly, we must go.
So I know that KH3 rando is something that's been talked about as a possibility. Is KH1 rando realistic, or is that like it's too different to make it feasible? Would I run KH? Probably not. Probably possible it's the hardest code for it. Yeah, I can imagine. I wonder how you'd handle like the shared abilities that are mandatory, like high jump and shit. Like, would you just give them that from the start, or be like, you're fucked until you find high jump? What's my shirt say? Jumping since the 90s. And it has a picture of Crash on it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, it's just like lock it out of places where you would need it to get it. How much of the game is actually like requires high jump, I guess, is the other question. Because I was trying to think of like other shared abilities that were needed, and it's really just high jump, I think. Yo, Dill, thanks for the good luck. Complete global abomination. Oh yeah, I knew Mermaid Kit was required for the Ursula fight, but I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about like outside of that. But yeah, you're right. It is needed for that. I mean, you have to find Mermaid Kick before you can finish Atlantica. You know, this sounds better the more I think about it. I would fucking play KH1 rando. I was never into GTA or Tony Hawk. You're so high you're thinking about 2 giant trees and they're entering your entire life back to you. That's very interesting. Alright. There was another Bighorn Energy redemption, so I'm still using that skin. Ursula Phase 2 is a fucking difficult fight. Like, I don't think it's a horrible fight, but I'm not gonna BS and say it was easy. That fight is hard as shit. IMO. Have I played the Red Dead games? Nope. I mean, I understand why people like GTA. It's a wide open sandbox, and like, you have a lot of freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. I get the appeal, I was just never into it. I feel like games that let me do whatever the fuck I want are a hard sell, because then I sit there and I'm like, well, what the fuck should I do? How do I feel about Maleficent Phase 1? I feel like Maleficent Phase 1 is largely unremarkable because it's immediately followed up by Maleficent Phase 2, which is both a difficult and insanely cool fight. Also, Maleficent Phase 2 has the Deep End as its theme, and that's like possibly the best song in KH1. That song fucking goes. Oh, I love when it works. Today your SSD bricked and you went to Best Buy and they're out of M2s and I had to order one, so it's gonna take 3 days. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Emma. Was Maleficent even good with Angelina Jolie? I don't know, I haven't seen it. You never watched a live-action Disney movie, but you heard they're good? From who? Who did you hear that from? I've never heard anybody say that. Even though there are a couple that I'm pretty alright with, I've never heard anybody say they're on a whole good. That is not an opinion I've ever heard. One girl, one guy. Not a good sample size, I must say. Holy shit, that was actually really good. Even the live-action Disney movies that aren't remakes aren't very good. Man, don't you dare shit on Pirates of the Caribbean like that. I love Pirates of the Caribbean, even when they're like not good. I love them anyway. That being said, Curse of the Black Pearl is like legitimately good. I can't speak for Dead Man's Chest or At World's End because it's been so long since I've seen them. But I at least like the idea of them, and I think the biggest issue with them is that they're just like needlessly complex. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts. On Stranger Tides was not bad, but it was largely extremely pointless. And then, I don't know, I have a soft spot for Dead Men Tell No Tales, although it was a pretty widely hated film. I enjoyed it. Oh, Curse of the Black Pearl definitely made the most sense. Curse of the Black Pearl was extremely straightforward and good. Like, I think overall Curse of the Black Pearl is probably, like, easily the best one. Got a banging soundtrack also. All things considered, they probably should have ended at World's End though. You're horny as showing gorillas. Also, why are you saying there might be kids watching? Twitch is a website for 13-year-olds, 13 years or older. I'm pretty sure 13-year-olds know what horny is. And if not, they're probably really sheltered. The Battlers from Titan. I don't even remember what that sounds like. Nice. They just screeched and it was annoying. Well, that could be anything.
But you'll only need the edge, because this show will melt your face.
Why did I do that?
If you're not become broke in your
Man, guys, remember when I finished runs in this category? Good times. I should consider doing that again. Yeah, you got it, man. Yo, Trop. Yep. 246. Oh, that's kind of hot. I don't get how that happens. Like, how do I slide? I'm not even gonna ask anymore. I've asked that every time it happens. Do what Tet doesn't do at resales today. Yeah, Tet runs a category that's 1/3 the length of this one, though. Although, to be fair, the only reason I reset the last one was because I missed a crate and run it by you. And that's a really fucking long level, so I didn't want to redo it. Do I want to take a break and go back to any? I want to take a break. I sure as fuck don't want to go back to any percent. Fuck that category. Also, I don't really have much of a choice considering I'm running this category in a marathon. So I am kind of obligated to run it for another week. But yeah, no, fuck any percent. I derive no enjoyment from playing any percent anymore. They're gonna be on GDQ. Nope. All of the information is if you type exclamation mark Calithon. Oh, any percent has appeal. I think any percent's a great category. I just don't enjoy it. Like, I'm a completionist at heart, so I find this category a lot more interesting. But I'll never go as far to say any percent's a bad category, because it's not. Any percent's fucking amazing. I must be a fan of the completionists. I've actually never watched them. Yeah, definitely Spyro fan. That's the other thing, is that any percent and ACG are completely different categories, which is nice. Because, like, when you get situations where the any percent category and the completion category are very different, they both are good categories. When you have situations like Crash 2, where the completion category is really cool, and then the any percent category is completion but less, it's really boring. Same with Spyro 1. Spyro 1's any percent is really boring to me because it's just it's 120% but less. Now, I don't think I'd go as far to say 120 or any percent is a bad category, but 106% is fun for the means. I honestly think 106 would be a very interesting endurance test. Like, I would not be against doing a run for it just to see if I'd survive. He streams on Twitch too now. Good for him. I'm happy for him. Yeah, I mean, they're different enough, but it's also like, if I had to choose between any percent or Vortex, I would absolutely go with Vortex, because Vortex is more different. Vortex is basically its own fucking thing. Like, holy shit, Vortex is wild. Amongus.io. Among Us. Yeah, like that's the thing. I mean, is like Vortex is really different. I feel like Vortex in 120 is kind of like any percent versus ACG in this, where like there's a lot of things in any percent that are not in ACG. Like a lot of things. Yeah, the Toasty Dog proxy is lit. Yeah, I know, girls. You mention that every time I'm in the fight. I mean, the gem routing in Spyro 1 is cool in theory, but from what I've gathered, all it really is that you go for specific gems, and then if you miss, you just keep going. Which I suppose is an interesting aspect of it, but it's not, like, super amazing, I guess. It's kind of you just have a lot of extras along the way. It is an interesting aspect of it, though, I will admit. My bigger argument goes to like Crash 2, if I'm being completely honest. Like Crash 2 no-go really just feels like 100% but less. Like no-go has to be like one of the least interesting any percents IMO. And at least like Go Abuse has a gimmick to it. Go Abuse you are constantly death abusing, which is sick. You know, I kind of want to lower my go this time. To end up unlocking all the costumes in this. On PS5, yes, by nature of just finishing the game. I think the only skin I didn't unlock was the one for connecting your Activision account, because where the fuck would I make an Activision account? Yes, they have some of the subtle marketing agencies. True. Oh, I said there was gonna thing I was gonna test there, and then I didn't. No, it's every version. It's what am I doing? It's the skin that it doesn't show up in the menu unless you connect the Activision account, is the thing. But it does exist, but it's not specific to PC, it's also on console. How does that even happen? It's the fucking, like, gamer skin. So, like, the skin that Coco wears in the epilogue, like, in, like, the little, like, drawings, I think it's that skin. Yes, loss. Bots offline, as per what my title says. Man, something I'll really need to read. Oh, I can't read.
Bandicoot,
afraid of that.
power!
Go fast. I will go fast. Thanks for the resub, dude. 14 months like a fucking gamer. Holy shit. That's real friendship right there. So we still on for ramen tomorrow? That's still a thing? Because I'm down. Did we decide where we're going? Because I don't really care. Because I think the two ramen places we go to are both equal distance from me, so like just pick one, I guess. Oh, why you do this, Sloss? The winner is you. Congratulations. Was I happy when Tana came back to this game? I was pretty indifferent when Tana came back to this game. I saw Tano was in the game. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Eyes on target.
Before you played the game, you thought all the enemies were gonna be in the game from the past games. Setting your expectations really high, weren't you? Dude, I'm so good at this game. My favorite. I don't like. That's why I don't just jump immediately.
Okay, this place
There's
rules.
depth perception and leaps of faith. I'm surprised they didn't bring back Pinstripe with his gun. Why? What would lead you to believe that they would bring back Pinstripe, a character who was prevalent to exactly one platformer, and also CTR? Thought people really. I mean, yeah. They don't do everything based off of popularity, though. By that logic, every fucking character would be back. If they were doing it based off of popularity, Crunch would have been in the game. Why do I leave boxes around the green TNT? Those are nitros, and the nitro detonator blows them up for me, so I don't need to worry about them. They did bring back Brio because he fit with the story. Like, he fit with what they were trying to do.
Whoa, that chainsaw.
Attention minions! The Bandicoots are inside! Start the Doom Raid!
I actually kind of like that all of the villains in the game were the scientists. I actually thought it was interesting that they did that.
Are you ready? Start your sabotage!
missed the memory-based load remover. I want it back. Dude, I don't know if Depp is still here, but I just realized that his username is back to normal now. Oh shit! I'm so used to seeing it be Depp COW for so long that I didn't even catch that when he raided me. What level's the cheesiest for me? It depends on what you mean by that. Lame. I don't know. I don't really think any of the levels are really that lame. Great Escape is lame. Great Escape is infuriating. I don't think I'd call it lame. Lame to me gives off the vibe that it's boring. Like, Bear Down is lame. Great Escape is a lot of things. I would not call it boring. Do I think Casually Crash 4 is as good as NST? I think Casually Crash 4 is better than NST. That worked. There you got him, man. What happened to the other mask I had? Did I lose that somewhere and I just didn't notice? I also think casually Crash 4 is better than all of the original games except for Crash 2. You do play Crash 4 casual, it's something fun. I mean, unless you're speedrunning it, I would be surprised if you were playing it and you weren't playing it casually.
This dimension was quite peaceful when I arrived. Unfortunately, my potions had some murderous effects on the inhabitants. All the better to test
When you try full completion, it's kind of frustrating. I mean, it is. Full completion is very hard. Yes, the gem is collected if you leave the level, even if without touching it. Although, in most cases, it forces you to touch it. Even in the levels where the end of level trigger is way bigger than the box itself, if you don't touch the end of level trigger, you'll still get the gem. Like if you don't touch it. Also, in building bridges where there's actually a box dupe and it can show you 229 out of 228 without getting the gem doesn't even spawn and you still get it. Also, welcome back, Uber. It was going pretty well, kinda mostly, but I missed a crate and run it by you and didn't want to continue, so I just reset. But overall, it hasn't actually been too bad today. Let's actually get that. Oh, I love the dip in frame rate.
Reminds me of Neo Nippon, minus the kaiju canoe.
Coco looks really so adorable. Yeah, like it. I do think the skin is really cool.
Aw, kawaii!
I think a lot of Coco skins are very good. Alright, man, you got it.
I wish I didn't have to resort to live tests for my experiments, but you know, omelets, eggs.
Yeah, I saw that, Goober.
Marsupial.
Alright, see ya
I mean,
zombie.
other animals.
Crab bliss. I hate when I do that. Why is it doing that? This is hovering in place on the bonus platform. Yeah, that's basically the same thing, bro. Okay, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sure.
Can't say I see the appeal of all that jumping you do. Perhaps I don't have the...
Oh, I've never caught that. Holy shit. Kinda big sauce. Paul Cortez gazpachos, what the fuck? I liked the name I came up with 2 days ago. All Carlys and Gibbies. Bruh. That Andy Gavin is secretly a vampire. Oh, we knew that. How's the run so far? This one's pretty good, actually. But of course, we're not even a third of the way through it, so.
I realize... No, that's right.
These cycles crack. What the fuck? Yeah, you've been hit by, you've been struck by, Gibby! Ugh. Yo, I'm gaming. Oh, I have to do the Nitro Detonator anyway. I think Roger Craig Smith did a really good job as Brio. It is everything. Did I use the Lois can use that line in Family Guy once? Which line? And no, I'm probably not surprised. Considering Family Guy is known for making references to literally everything. Yeah, so nope. Super boosted, what the fuck? I mean, it doesn't surprise me, girls. It's kind of a very popular song. How do you even get stuck there? Yeah, runner. Fish.
Any chances on your reward? I'll give you a hint. It's something you've had before.
That's a lot of fish.
Once I suspect my potion, I'll be strong enough to defeat anyone, even court. I need to test my might against this formidable foe.
Bro's really hungry fish. I mean, he is a jack runner. Yo, I'm down for some sushi. Holy shit. I got stuck. That's pretty cool. You got 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing boat, and now they're gobbling up me catch! I need that.
We make a good team. If you survive my trial, if you enjoy your reward, we will make an even better team. Yes.
Maybe it's your breath. You think you can do better? Try scooping up fish from over a little tiny net. You guys want to try the challenge? The thing that annoys me about that cutscene is that every time it switches shots, the screen flickers to black for like a brief second. Not even a second, it's like half a second. Did you tell them that the monsters took a bite out of your fishing boat and now they're gobbling up your catch? Should have bundled with Geico, you're right. Good, I'm gaming. I'm really bad at that. Imagine knowing how to actually jump. game, please. That wasn't the game's fault, though. That was actually mine. Like, did I go through an emo phase? Why are you magically assuming I ever left it? That was the worst thing I've ever done. Holy shit. That was absolutely not worth it. Yeah, it's just sliding and spinning. There's no jumping in this game.
Hurry! Your reward is just up ahead.
Oh, that was bad. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I died. Yeah, that happens. That happens. You die, and then you lose time. Makes sense. You went through I feel like a mean, angry teen in middle school. Yeah, everybody went through that. It's called hormones.
Hold still. Stop science. What's the face?
Never went through that. Don't lie to me, bro.
I just need to know if this is lethal.
You're hormoneless. Explains so much.
Fly, my gelatinous fiddlesticks. Enjoy your trip. This one has extra babachul in them. Ooze your way.
You're not experienced they're horny, therefore you are always happy. You know what? That's fair.
Why don't people take me seriously?
I'm not gonna get into that topic, gorillas, and why there's many issues with calling something the suicide era. That's an incredibly delicate topic that we don't need to delve into. No shit, it's not a good thing to do. Water's wet. That's all I'm gonna say on that. We don't need to delve into that topic. What if Village? True. Sure. No, we don't talk about it then either, Spiderfly. It's not a matter of depressing somebody, Gorillas. It's a matter of we don't need to talk about it, so stop bringing it up. How long have I been speedrunning Crash? About 6 years. 2015, yeah, so a little over 6 years now. Do I understand cryptocurrencies? I actually haven't looked into cryptocurrencies at all. Gorillas, what do you not fucking get about not talking about it? Like, are you that fucking dense? Holy shit! Talking to a fucking brick wall. You did. I'd honestly say it almost warrants a ban because this is not the first time I've had to tell him multiple times to not say something. But I guess I'm generous enough to give a final warning. But I'm getting really sick of that. Like, it's really not a hard concept. If I tell you to stop talking about something, stop fucking talking about it. You alright? You know, hurry off. It's such a good opening and closing, Ruh. Like like when I saw Josh was opening it, like, oh, that's pretty great. I wonder where I am on the schedule. And then I keep like scrolling through it. I'm just like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. And I get to the end, I'm like, no fucking way. That's fucking sick. PlayStation Nation. Even though I'm playing this on PC, Crash is still pretty associated with PlayStation though. Thanks for the good Fire. How's the run going? This one's pretty good. I haven't gotten that mad at somebody in quite a while. Closing is mega hype for sure.
Time for a spring cleaning. Jump on a TNT crate.
What is the PlayStation Plus truck? I've never fucking heard of it. Did I get raided? I got raided by Kane and Depp, which was like 17 and 35.
Bastards! He'll get every last one he is.
Kane's was pretty early on. Depp's was about an hour ago, probably. Raided but maintaining. Hell yeah. Yeah, Crash 4 has been doing good numbers recently, probably because PC release, and also people are enamored by completion. A few days ago, my numbers for Crash 4 were pretty low, but I was also in like a really shit mood that day, so that probably did part of it. Yes, yep, that is a skip you can do, right? You can just hop on the fence. There's actually like an invisible wall there that you have to kind of walk around, but like you can in fact just like jump on it, and it saves like a couple seconds. And aside from the little explosion I just had in the last level, I've been in a pretty good mood tonight. Even with like the having to reset and run it by you, like pretty chill today. As seen on the IGN Devs React.
There we are.
As seen in episode 13. What the f- How do you even... Here, give me that one. Or not, don't give me that one. I usually don't watch the Dev React videos either, but I watched the ones that I was in. I also watched Depths because it was a Crash video. Put walls on Luis. Honestly, I'd consider that a mild blessing because Luis skip is fucking annoying, but also like Luis skip is fucking sick. I was in 2 of them actually. I was in one for the Crash 4 demo, and then I was in one for the Crash 4 full game. Don't patch that. Instead, patch this. Don't kill Cedric. Who's Cedric? Your boyfriend. Yeah, fuck you. Let's patch PS5 but not PC. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of okay with the fact that they patched PS5 but not PC, because it means at least PC is optimal. It's generally a good thing for it to be. For all the qualms I have with PC gaming, I will acknowledge that it's very nice for speedrunning. I don't trust this. Okay, that should be fine. I don't trust that. I hate these fuckers.
How do you like them wampus?
Well, I don't have 1 million followers because Twitch is not equal to YouTube. I don't put a lot of effort into my YouTube channel, at least at the moment.
Got a feeling I'm not in the bayou no more.
I mean, what else is it, Orvoth? Honestly, I need... Tacos called it Flame Crate Simulator, and I think that just rolls off the tongue better. I just keep forgetting to change it.
You smell good enough to eat.
Where was the cutscene? I tried. There was an attempt. Dude, the flame crates fucking suck. These are one of the worst additions to the game. They don't really do anything except waste your time. Oh my god. Yeah, that's another thing that's annoying about the flame crates is that their properties when they're flaming are not consistent. Like sometimes you can break them when they're flaming and then sometimes you literally cannot. Frame rate. Yeah, they're used at their best in the flashback tapes, but even then, some of their use in the tapes is annoying as fuck also. Like, I don't remember if it's the gauntlet or the level before the gauntlet, where the flame crates there are extremely aggravating. I think the flame crates were a good idea, but at least in the main levels I just find them more annoying than interesting. They are used fairly well in the flashback tapes. But at that point I wish they had just been kept to the flashback tapes. Pyramid Obama when? Try it. Obama Pyramid. Obama Cube. Item circumference. I already got Biden Jam. Why must you hog all the Wumpa fruit? She has a craving. fuck is that? What is the name of that emote? Sans Biden? Jesus Christ. When's Biden drip? You're sorry a lot, gorillas. Oh, I don't have Biden Gem in my chat, but it is an emote that exists. Scream at me if I miss a crate, please, because apparently I'm just blind. Or like, I don't know. That seemed like all of them. Chop on Easters. I mean, that's respectable. What am I, a jack runner? Yeah, man, I'm doing LTS. Still doesn't seem like the correct amount. That makes no sense to me.
Right then.
What are clear gems? I mean, the thing they've always been in Crash games, the gems that are not colored. The gray ones, I guess. Yeah, industry, thanks for good luck.
That's more like it. Now, which way's me diner?
The funny thing is that the game actually distinguishes between clear gems and inverted gems. So like the gems you get in the inverted levels are not considered clear gems, which is why the category is called all clear gems. Otherwise we probably would have called it all normal gems. Yeah, that would have been sick as fuck if that worked. Is there an all gems category? Yeah, it's called 106%. Oh, Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, you got it. No, that's just Twin Sanity. Twin Sanity's got 16 sets of Chaos Emeralds. It honestly low-key bothers me that they're called the Chaos Emeralds when only one of them is green. That actually bothers me on an emotional level. Why are they called the Chaos Emeralds?
Stagnant water. Smells like home.
I thought there was like a smaller Chaos Emerald that was actually like green. I should have just... What do I use to show FPS? MSI Afterburner. Yep, I love the frame rate. Does it? I didn't know that's lost. I mean, you can also use like fraps. Are AMD GPUs, is that like MSI? I don't know shit about computers. I mean, you can also use fraps. You could run BattleNet through Steam and then use Steam's FPS counter. There's also Riva Tuner. Works for any GPU? Oh, that solves that problem. Alright, I have to remember to not fucking time warp, because it's, not doable at this FPS. Dude, that was hot. What, Sloss? You think someone would just go on the internet and tell lies? Am I really that stupid? You can do time warp on PC, just not at the frame rate that I'm playing the game at. It's stronger the lower the FPS, so when the FPS is uncapped, it's basically useless. It does nothing. Like, I can do it, it just I'll go nowhere. On contrast, if I play at 30 FPS, then I fucking fly. Like, I just fucking teleport like 3 feet away. Get early. My weekend was pretty good. I'm actually feeling not too bad about these runs today. This one actually in particular is pretty good so far. But again, we're only a little over a third of the way through. Don't jinx it. I don't believe in jinxing it. I believe in the realistic possibility that being super consistent at a 3-hour category is very difficult, and I'm just naturally likely to make a huge mistake somewhere because that's just how it is. And it's not really jinxing it. Coral can't. Why do you gotta hurt me like that, man? Stab me. But you can see there I did time warp and nothing happened. Depth perception's a myth. Yeah, she didn't use the circle. That's why I like the ring, honestly. I think it's really good for, like, judging where you are. That's cool, man. I like the part where I spun and got nothing. Yeah, I think Gold Rush is a really good level. I don't know what possessed me to think that was a good idea. Alright, man, you got it.
Oh, how I missed this!
It's not really that hard, man. Yeah, thanks, Cryptids. This is not difficult. Fuck off, dude! I don't care. It's really not that hard.
about that? I'm having fun. Can you tell?
That's what I was gonna change it to. I was gonna change it to Meet George Jetson. Thanks for reminding me about that, Riko. Also, fuck you, Riko. Yeah, man, let's just casually lose a minute and a half in pairs repeating. Yeah, Frederick.
Ooh, must have left my jacket in the Bermuda quadrangle.
Alright then. You've ever considered landing anywhere else?
Ooh, must have left my jacket in the Bermuda quadrangle. Please let the next world be a beach world. Sunshine and sand, drinks with mini umbrellas.
The part I'm not looking forward to is that this bonus is worse.
Oh, how I missed this.
That fucking worked. Why do you tell me these things, Riko? I was already fond of this being called drinks with mini umbrellas, but now you're just, why would you do this? You're sorry? No, you're not. Alright. I should have the dupe, so I'm just gonna gamble on the fact that I have the dupe. If not, well, I'll pretend I wasn't emotionally attached to this run.
About that. I'm having fun. Can you tell?
Wait, Super Sphere, did you actually figure out how to set up an NG Plus file? Kinda lit. Oh, hell yeah, dude. This should be enough. Whoop, there it is. He missed a crate and he still got the gem. He's cheating.
I've made a few upgrades to my blimp. Rain of giant deadly missiles.
I just had a file pre-made that I got from someone at AGDQ, but I know how to make the file.
Ow! PunchBot Mark II is for punching you, not me. Let's try this one.
Yeah, OG Crash too.
All right, have it your way. The anti-marsupial missile is my own design. Do you like it? What's that Bandicoot, PunchBot? No. Well, if you won't play fair, then neither will I. Oops, did I do that? Kill the Bandicoot, crush the Bandicoot, smash it!
NG Plus is using a glitch in the game where you can load a 0% save file from anywhere in the game. So you basically just start in Warp 5 and work your way down. It also skips every boss except Cortex, which is pretty cool.
Feel the wrath of Cortex.
I actually have the record in NG Plus Hundo because Lamau, that means so much. It's also slower than the actual Hundo record, which is how you know it's not optimized. Because theoretically you'd be able to get like a 104 or something, I think. Maybe even more. I think I have like a 112, 111. How do you get one but not the other? No, because you can do the save file setup in the middle of the run because you can use the 0% file you started with. And you can use that to skip Ripperoo and Engine. It's when you get to the point where you would have to do it again, you make a save file and then you load that save file while entering like Rocket or Pack Attack. That's cool, dude. That's my favorite. You could literally see me go through the crate. Jungle George. I think you mean George of the Jungle. But yes. Doesn't matter because I'm not getting invincibility anyway. I'm respecting your privacy, but asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway. George of the Jungle is so deep though, Jesus. Oh, that was one fruit. That didn't mean anything. Man, you're a piece of shit, you know that? You're a real piece of shit, you know that? Kind of painful to get used to 3-hour runs. Nah. It's a long category, but I enjoy it for the most part, so it doesn't really bother me. I like how that one death ruined everything. It's pretty cool, dude. I like the part where I just phased through a crate for no reason. Gotta love the PC version, am I right?
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings.
Yeah, we're just... Okay, yeah man, sure.
They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me.
Oh, I got that. Cool. Does it also happen on PS4? I've never had it until PC. That's pretty great, man.
Ooh, bouncy.
I've definitely had it in more than that level. I've had it happen in Out for Launch also.
I've never tried a volcano lair. Do good guys have volcano lairs? Much to learn. On second thought, no volcano lair. I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling.
Game's really good, man. Yeah.
Since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
I think I redid this level in my PB, which was tilting.
The Bandicoots are en route. I must reach
The spot.
on a cold winter's night. Have
Yeah,
myself a
I
Bandicoot
paused
stew.
it because it wasn't like relevant when I'm not doing Crash 3, and then I realized that fish isn't relevant when I'm not playing Twins, and oh yes, Luis isn't relevant when I'm not playing this, and I keep them live anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. All right, there was great there that I needed. Probably could have made that without that. I thought it was dead. Oh, we got something that makes you just happy for days. Something, someone, yeah, man. Can't hear on that guy saying boy. Boy! Boy! Did I forget something? No, it's a nitro. I do very much enjoy having a cat. She's pretty cool. This was not the correct way to do this. I can tell you that cats are very different. He's asleep and it's adorable. Speaking from my experience with my first cat being an adult feral, I would not recommend starting with an adult feral. It's been difficult. Something to know is that you can't really train a cat the same way you can train a dog. Cats are very independent. And trying to force them to do things will only build resent. Give me a sec, I'll say more after this. Cat's love is very conditional. Like, dogs crave the attention and cats kind of just like, you build that connection and that love and they learn to trust you. Like, Coco was fucking terrified of me when I first got her, and it took several months before she, it took several months before she started trusting me. And then it took even longer before she let me, like, get near her or pet her, which was literally, like, today. Or it was, like, 3 days ago, but, you know. Yeah, I think I've done a really good job with her. I think it was, I don't know if it was a tweet or, like, a Tumblr post or something I saw, where it was, cats are, like, a lesson in consent. What's the point of getting a cat if you can't pet them? It's not that I can't pet my cat, it's that I had to build the trust to get to that point. Cats are a lesson in consent, where, like, you can't really control them, and a lot of people dislike them because you can't control them. But yeah, the reward of building that trust and relationship is great. Like, was it frustrating that my cat didn't like me? Yeah, but now she does, and it's wonderful. How does that even miss? Why is there an invisible wall there? Why are there so many things just wrong with this level, dude? I think that, like, design-wise, I really like this level. It's just functionally such a fucking awkward level. Like, it just is so weird. What the fuck? Yo, thanks, man. Oh, I don't need to say anything else. That kind of just summed it up. Like a death time loss. It's almost like deaths aren't the biggest time loss, and people hyper fixate on them for no reason. Hey, buddy, you all right? Yo, clock. Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Time to go home.
I don't know. I get the triple spin adds a fair amount of convenience to this level, but why would you willingly put this level at the end of the run? This level sucks. Don't do this to me. The depth perception on jumping on the dino heads is very weird. It's also why slide spinning over them is kind of scary. Alright, have a good night, Ray. change my binds to slide spin. Nope, I use default controls. I really shouldn't spin that guy. Everything is good.
Capture view enabled.
Pressing this same foot twice on the same frame. And what does that accomplish, and how do you realistically do it? Keyboard controller doesn't do anything as far as you know. Yeah, that's fair. Of course, man. It's too hard to land on the right thing, so instead I just have to die. Seems like a good plan. We do that for 40 years and then we die. Seems like a good enough plan to me. What do you say? Honestly, anything that makes Luis get more consistent, I'm on board. Yep, out for once. Totally not gratuitous amounts of pain. Time for the worst level.
Got to find that ship. If I only hadn't replaced my blaster's teleport
good
with
luck,
that
Zizio.
hair dry function.
Yeah, that's what I call this level. Aiming is not a thing Cortex is very good at. dash kind of sucks too. I actually like, I don't mind his dash. It's actually probably my favorite thing about him. Yeah, man, sure. Feels clunky sometimes. Cortex as a whole feels clunky sometimes, so don't really hold the dash against him for that. Yeah, man, this is fine. I do enjoy shipping error as a concept. Totally doesn't make me wake up at night screaming in terror. But best play with Cortex is Cortex from this. The sad thing is that you're probably not even wrong. You're actually probably 100% correct. For the little time you play as him in Mom, it's pretty fucking good. And fuck this level.
9. I should have started at 3. Blast off!
I hate this level. Why is the prediction ask if I'm saving time in Coral Canyon? What the fuck? As crazy as it sounds, comparing this level to Coral Canyon is insulting to this level. Just fuck Coral Canyon. Fine. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Yeah. I dislike. That was a little terrifying.
My sixth car stolen this year.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, man, sure. Everything about that was fair. Having a nice smartphone. Oh, cool. I have to remember how to do this normally. Fun. That's so gross, casually. It's like so much slower. Alright, man, you got it. Come shoot it. That was pretty cool.
Attention crew, asteroid field ahead. Buckle your seatbelts. We're hit. Unbuckle those seatbelts and fix life here. Quickly begins. Prepare master and escape.
Fuck. I honestly hesitate to call this the worst hub, because even though it has fucking shipping error in it, like, it has this level also, and I love this level. I still think the worst one is probably Hazardous Wastes. The fuck is Potty FWR? This level's great. I really like this level. Bongo blob. Oh, the camera actually worked. Yeah, that crash landed. Ah, Joseph! That would've been kinda lit if that happens, Loss.
Let's go!
Yo, Smartin. And yeah, I knew those mods were gonna happen, I just kinda wish they didn't, but everybody's too horny for their own goods. I don't know why I did that. Wow, I've never done that. Terrifying. It's funny that like there's 3 invincibilities in this level, and only the first one is like extremely useful, but the third one is also pretty fucking nice. How the fuck? Man, Crash Land is not even that like that. This part's not even that hard. I don't think this section is particularly hard, but the annoyance is the fact that if you do mess it up, it is so far into the level. At least now they fixed it. They fixed them on PS5. They're still a little weird on PC, but they're still nowhere near as bad as Polar used to be. But yeah, they're super generous on PS5. Polar is thankfully fixed on every version. That one guy that seems to be really funny. If you mean the one at the end where that launches you into the air, you have to like not charge at all in that section or it messes up the cycle. Alright, do I run an ad break for this 1.5 minute break? I think the answer is yes. Because why the fuck not? Memes.
Reality-shattering proportions.
Interdimensional domination.
Something monumentally stupid!
Not from our universe.
We're out of all.
Welcome back if you're watching the ad.
In my
I like how there's straight up just like a part in the middle of the run where I could actually just fit a 1 minute ad.
Oh, how modern.
Some keep them as pets, but I find it disgusting. I much prefer spiders.
Yes. So elegant, spiders.
So many little legs to pull. Oh, our lost
wicked.
puppy's found its way home.
Let's put them down. Activate the security lasers. Enough! I won't be foiled by a flea bag. Time to die.
I'll squash this bug.
That was pretty good. You know what? Fuck it. The new Ratchet and Clank only on PS5, as far as I know. Prob R head. That's the good luck charm right there. That's because I died. I can still gold that by a fair bit, I think. Because that was longer than a 15-second section. Well, I got a fucking minute to save here. Ew. Yeah, the last section with Lonnie Loli is a bit awkward. I sure hope I got this Soka. If I throw this, that's just the fucking like choke of the century. Like if the rest of the segments golded, this would be a PB by 7 minutes, which I'm sure I'll not get that, but this is overall fairly solid pace. Yeah, man, sure.
Blimey, best not to think about that. Does this mean I have franchise potential?
Did I hear that Hypno lost a CTR warrior run to a console crash? I did not, but that's unfortunate.
Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant? In an airport?
Fuck you. Alright then.
keep my franchise because I sold my future franchise. Oh, bollocks, my head hurts.
Ugh.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy and fried.
Nice. Let's try that again without the death. There we go.
Oh yeah!
Oh no. None of this.
Pass it on!
Oh shit. Yo, Shasta, thanks for the raid. Calithon. Calithon. So yeah, welcome everybody to Pain and Suffering, I mean Crash Bandicoot 4.
Yeah!
Oh look, the cycle's not shift this time. How was your stream, Shasta? Why was that so fast? Oh no.
Spicy fried mystery food.
That would be the worst feeling if I got to the end of the level and that was not everything. Pretty good, had some good runs of both Kirby games. Oh hell yeah, let's go. Didn't save as much time as I wanted to, but that was still overall fine. God, the endgame for this run is so stressful. The endgame for this game is just stressful. Dude, the frame rate doesn't. Frame rate's just trying its best right now. Dude, why can I run like triple digit frame rate everywhere else in the game and then this is like 85? That hurts my feelings, man. It just hurts emotionally. Cortex is big, head takes a lot of RAM. I mean, you're right. I like how when I get to this part of the level, the frame rate starts working better again. It's like there's not a million things going on. Good trash cans. Good trash section. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got a minute 15 to save in nitro processing.
And now for me to stop me.
Okay. Imagine downing. Yeah, what's up, pause? Alright then.
Listen up, lackeys. There's an imposter me on the
That actually probably lost no time because I have to wait on that cycle anyway.
beady eyes, lips like 2 overripe bananas, skin like a jaundiced mole rat.
A bona fide 10. Hence the title of the split. Yeah, I saw you finish It Takes Two with Michael. I'm glad you really liked it. I'll probably look into playing it with Nelly. Can officially recommend. Oh, hell yeah. PC is faster than console, but that's not why they're separate. Eight, 9, 10, 11? Oh, it's 12, okay. The reason they're separate is because we're working on having a memory-based load remover for PC. And when we finish it, that's going to be required for PC, and at that point they're not entirely comparable. They're mostly comparable because the loadless time will still be roughly similar, but they won't be the same. Like, there'll be very minor differences, so it's just safer to separate the boards. Yeah, no inverted gems. The game actually doesn't consider inverted gems clear gems. They're their own thing. If they were considered clear gems, this category would be called all normal gems. But the idea is to have a completion category that's not repetitive as fuck. Why would it be required? It's more accurate. Memory-based load remover will always be more accurate than an image-based one. Yo, Pete. Yeah, even like with the load remover difference though, PC is faster because it's just like really it's really similar to PS4, but there's a couple like really minor differences. Like menuing, like closing prompts on the map is like a lot faster. Closing the insanely perfect prompt is like really quick. So like PC is like very slightly faster than PS4, but in terms of actual speed, they're roughly similar. That was pretty good. That was hard, man. You know, this hub is hard. This hub is fucking terrifying.
Why did I have to choose a Bandicoot? If I just stuck with the Wombat, this all would have been different. Wombats. This Bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal.
PC, PS4, PS5. It's actually technically PC, then PS4, then Switch, then PS5, but yes. I thought I was dead there. That just hurts, man. It just hurts. Fuck this level. I like this level. It's just hard. This is one of my favorite levels in this is my favorite level in the game, and it's one of my favorite levels in the series. I think it's only second to Antagony. Thing is that, like, in ACG, the only part of the level that's rough is specifically this path. The base level, like, when doing, like, getting all the crates, is actually, like, pretty auto-scroller. But the gem path is definitely scary. I think that's the hardest section right there. Sometimes doing 100% on a game is not necessary. I mean, yes. Like, I definitely feel that sentiment. Like, you don't have to 100% a game to feel like you got full enjoyment out of it. Like, I would say that I've 100% in maybe 5% of all games I've ever played. I always find it very interesting how, for Crash games in particular, people put a lot of stock into 100% when, like, it's really not that big of a deal. I think it's because Crash games have a tendency to be at their most fun in 100%. So, like, Crash 4, full completion is fairly frustrating. Like, it's hard. It's very, very hard. And I feel like that bothers a lot of people because they're used to, like, 100% in Crash being, like, you know, a challenge, but overall, like, not too bad. But the thing is that, like, in the trade-off for 100% being really frustrating in this game, just going through this game normally, just, like, beating all the levels and beating the final boss is really, really fun. Like, this is the most fun Crash game to just go through, in my opinion. Well, this or Twinsanity. Of, like, the classic formula, I think this is the most fun one to just go through. But yeah, Crash 4 is very hard, for sure. Still haven't played this. I mean, you're still trying to find a Switch version, right, Pause? I get the checkpoint first because I know the one time I don't, I'm gonna miss that jump somehow. I'm gonna fail reaching the bonus, and I'm gonna be sad. That was finally... No, the skin doesn't matter. I mean, it's technically optimal to just use default, but it takes like less than 3 seconds to change skin. So I have like picking skin as an incentive and as like a channel reward, and the unicorn skin is the one that most recently got redeemed. If none of them get redeemed, I play as the tubular skin because that's my favorite. I think the Switch version overall is solid. Like, it's way better than NST's Switch version. That fucking hurts me on the inside. Oh, God. This is not even a hard bonus. This is like the easiest part of the level. Yeah, I have NST on Switch also. Do I think I'll add more skins to it? Eh, probably not. What the fuck, man? This is like, straight up, this is the easiest part of the level. I'm so mad I fucked up the... Like, I had it with the mask, which is, like, really good. But, and then this. Oof. Can I at least sub 3 with this? Is that too much to ask for? Not a boss.
What must I do to prove myself? Mother's name, Sharon. Childhood pet, rock with googly eyes. Favorite food?
What was that momentum?
Butter on the side. Embryo, change the password to my diary. This brute's been snooping.
Snooping as usual, I see. Alright, 249 should be correct here. There it is. Yeah, man, let's just casually lose 2.5 minutes. Dude, if I killed sub 3 to that, I'm gonna be sad. God, that was depressing. Yeah, I think overall that is the hardest level in the game. Like when people first play the game, they hard focus on this level. But like, I think the more you learn this level, the easier it becomes. Toxic Tunnels is just like really fucking hard. I would honestly say Toxic Tunnels is in the running for hardest in the series. At the same time, though, I do legitimately think Stormy Ascent and Future Tense in Crash 1 and Crash 3 are also pretty hard. So. Don't have to worry about time warp stuff because I am running at a frame rate where time warp doesn't exist. Why am I so fucking hungry, dude? Dude, there's nothing you know where you work so early. Dude, that's the fucking mood. Like I'm fucking between jobs right now, and I still like wake up at I wake up at like 11 a.m., which I guess is like late for some people. It's pretty early for me.
What is it? Am I seeing double?
Embryo, quickly! Revoke this frog's hologram access! No, Embryo!
Nope,
I'm
nope,
no
nope, nope,
frog. I'm from the future! You must listen to me! Embryo, do you not recognize your own master? I'm the real Cortex! No, Embryo, I am!
Ding dong, ding dong! Oh my, sounds like the doorbell. I'd better go
I did it.
see who it is.
Oh, oh, I did take a hit. God damn it! I thought I dodged it. Oh, that's like 15 seconds lost, I think.
There, that'll shut me up.
Fuck this part of the level in particular. This part is like really difficult the first time you do it, but it rewards you for learning it, and it rewards you for knowing how to properly use all the quantum masks. So I think like design-wise, it is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in any Crash game, if not the single greatest part of any Crash game. I'll take it. I have to have the fucking, like, seeing double of my life and the fucking final boss of my life for this to fucking sub 3.
I won't let me fail. I mean, fail differently.
That's not a good start.
Oh, Crash!
Dude, NST on Steam is both simultaneously, like, the best and worst thing ever. Yup, functional bats. Refund it. It's crazy, because NST, like, on PC, it is, like, the best version of the game. It is also the least functional version of the game. But damn, 60 FPS just helps it that much. Frame rate is trying its best. The thing is that like 30 or 60 FPS really just like helps NST in like actually unprecedented ways. Just the fact that the game's movement is literally just that much cleaner. Not even just faster, which it is, which is stupid, but like literally just cleaner at 60 FPS.
There must be a way for me to reason with me.
Yo, Darthery. This run's mostly good. I had a really bad toxic tunnels that might have killed sub 3, but overall I can't really be that upset with this. Like, this is a huge improvement over like the past like 2 or 3 weeks where I've just been really struggling.
Why can't I be more reasonable like I am?
Thanks for the good luck. I love flame crates.
Quit struggling. Don't make me. Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation. I'm not a doppelganger. I'm... No, wait a minute. There. That'll shut me up.
How difficult do I think this category is? It's pretty hard. It's also like really draining because it's a 3+ hour category. Oh, I hope I don't throw it to anything in here. Like, if this is a good final boss, this will barely clutch us sub 3. But also, it's the final boss, and the final boss is a bitch.
Assistant, help! Just relax and accept non-existence. Automatic.
Thanks for my double jump, man. Ugh.
Assistant, go.
Well, that was disgusting.
Time out, time out. Annihilator, fire. I can smell your fleas boiling. Careful, I might flip. Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused? Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves. Unbelievable! Assistant, help! Can't keep up the pace.
Time for the hardest part.
Slowly. Ready, set. Power before Cortex. Blast it!
There we go.
Assistant, go! Rude.
Time for the other hardest part.
Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans. Blast it! Assistant, go!
Let's go. Holy shit. Fucking hell, toxic tunnels. Whew. That was actually scary. Oh god, man. I think that's the third sub 3 that any, like, third runner to get a sub 3, I think. Yeah, I really like what they did with the boss fights in this game.
Must have taken it.
I don't think there's a bad one. Like, the worst one is probably probably Brio, and it's still not even a bad fight.
Let's go! My new
Oh god.
first order of business will
I was really scared after Toxic Tunnels. Like, I didn't think I was gonna lose that much time in it. That's definitely PC record, but it's still, like, slower than ENSG and Potty. It's only slower than Potty's time by, like, 13 seconds, but still. And, like, I can still push it a lot more than that.
GG's,
Yo,
man.
Horvath, thanks for the bits, and thanks for the GG's, everyone.
stay. What are you going to do to me?
Like, honestly, that's a huge, like, morale boost, because I've been really struggling with this category for the past, like, 2 weeks. Like, when was the last time I actually PB'd in this category? It had to have been, like, 2 weeks ago. Okay, it was, like, 1 week ago? It was almost 2 weeks ago. It was, like, 12 days ago.
Inspired by my interdimensional travels. Enjoy the breeze with our innovative 3-wall dining room design. Dingo's Diner. Health and safety rated D. For delicious.
Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
Peace at last.
Oh, almost there, good thing. Yes! Hey, Crash, you're in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's PC record, but it's still slower than console record. I love how the cutscene is fucking like 1300 FPS. Am I also active in any percent? Not really. I don't enjoy any percent anymore.
Been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any
I used to have record in any percent, but I stopped running it at the end of last year. Like December 23rd was my last any percent PB. Recorde Mundial. Dude, it was that big horn energy. Dude, how sick would it have been? Like, how sick would I be if, like, it said, like, 227 out of 228? Does this retcon it so Crash makes himself a reject? Because that's not what it... I mean... I think it's just supposed to be, like, a joke. Like, Crash's bumblingness in the future is the reason he becomes the way he is in the past. But it's, like... I wouldn't look too deeply into the plot of Crash Bandicoot. What made me uninterested? At the time I was running it on PS4, it was just really frustrating. It felt like the game wasn't really that responsive, which PC and PS5 have made a lot better. But it's also just like I prefer completion categories in Crash games. I just find them a lot more fun. And any percent's a really cool category, but I get bored of it really quickly. Alright, let me find somebody to raid, but I'm actually really glad that I clutched that out. Any percent, yo, what's up, tacos? Thank you for not bopping. Yeah, Potty, I threw Toxic Tunnels just for you.